All right, so here's what's being reported. According to Page 6, Cardi B is not holding back at all for Super Bowl weekend. And when people say she's going big, they really mean it. The number being thrown around is about $1.2 million, all for one massive Super Bowl celebration. From what's said, Cardi B is covering just about everything. She's renting a private stadium suite, paying for all the game tickets, and even booking multiple private jets. The report claims she's flying in guests on 4 private jets, which alone costs a huge amount. On top of that, she's handling the drinks, the staff, and even the after-party once the game is over. Nothing is being left out. A source told Page 6 that Cardi isn't simply showing up to watch the Super Bowl. The goal is to turn the whole weekend into something unforgettable for Stefon Diggs and both of their families. This isn't just a party, it's meant to feel like a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Still, not everyone is reacting positively. Some people online are questioning why she would spend $1.2 million when they feel Stefon Diggs doesn't show the same level of love back. Is that actually true? Nobody really knows. But fans point out that whenever Stefon Diggs was asked if he'd ever put a ring on Cardi B, his body language made people feel like marriage wasn't on his mind. And one detail people keep bringing up is this. Cardi B is still legally married to Offset, which adds another layer to the whole situation and keeps the conversation going.
After you get your ring, is Cardi getting her ring? Proposal?
This one is legitimate, right? I gotta get mine first.
You're getting it. You're gonna win.
So, Cardi B is reportedly planning to spend around $1.2 million on a huge Super Bowl celebration for her boyfriend, NFL star Stefon Diggs. Reports say she's flying about 100 friends and family to the game, booking a private suite and premium seats, arranging 4 private jets, paying for drinks and staff, and even hosting a private after-party afterward. The goal, according to insiders, is to make this weekend unforgettable for Diggs and the people close to them. All right, moving on to the next situation. This time, it involves NLE Choppa and Blueface, and things got messy fast. NLE Choppa ended up apologizing to Blueface after making a comment about Christian Jr., and that's where the line was crossed for a lot of people. This whole back and forth started online. Blueface and NLE Choppa had already been trading shots on social media, and it all goes back to when NLE Choppa released a diss aimed at his baby mama. In that diss, he made a comment claiming she ate his groceries, which immediately caught attention. Blueface reacted to that line, and from there, things started to spiral. After that reaction, the two kept going at each other publicly. The exchanges didn't stay light either. At one point, Blueface suggested they settle things in the boxing ring and fight it out. That was his way of taking the online drama to a physical level. NLE Choppa, however, wasn't interested in doing that and made it clear he wasn't trying to box. Blueface:
"Put your hand up. Take a step, Charles. Yeah. What's up with your son? I'm in the streets, nigga. Y'all keep playing with me. I ain't playing. You think these funny games are entertainment? I'm dead serious, nigga. Put your son beside my son, nigga. Put little Charles Barkley beside Chosen or Icon. Yeah. Your priority up. Go worry about little cripple. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out of pocket, ain't it? Stop playing with me, boy. I'm out of pocket, man. Yeah, I'm too out of pocket. Handle me the right way, homie. About to helping you pay your debt, nigga. You owe $23 million to Las Vegas because you... Man, you...
Blueface didn't stay quiet after that. He fired back at NLE Choppa with a response that shocked a lot of people. Instead of keeping it about the music or the online back and forth, Blueface took it to a whole different level. In his response, Blueface said that his son would fight NLE Choppa's son. That comment instantly caught attention because it dragged kids into a situation that was already heated. For many people watching, that was where things really went too far.
My son will whoop your son get on me, nigga. Since you scared, let your son get his ass whooped up.
Sure.
Yeah. I got this dude, he's a pussy for real. So he wants kids to fight instead of grown men. So can you whip his son ass for me?
I guess.
Let me see you square up, man. Let me see how you gonna whip his ass.
Trying to redeem this car.
Let me see how you gonna beat his ass. I give you 1,000 Robux. Let me see how you beat ass. Let me see. Let me see how you gonna punch him. Oh, damn.
No, I hit him in the nuts.
All right, bet. We gonna set it up, all right?
I guess.
Bit. Come on, fool. DLE, look, my son.
After that response, NLE Choppa decided to step back and handle things the right way. He publicly apologized to Blueface and took full responsibility for crossing a line. He made it clear that even though the situation had turned heated, involving someone's child was something he shouldn't have done. He said, "Me and Blue handling that. Last time we had words, he apologized for bringing my mom and stuff. I owe you the same respect. I apologize for what I said about your son." From the heart. I text this message in private, but wanted to do the same publicly, showing that the apology wasn't forced or fake. He wanted people to know it came from a genuine place. NLE Choppa also explained that he had already sent this apology privately, but felt it was only right to say it out loud as well, since the situation played out in public. A lot of people actually respected that move, because he didn't try to hide or downplay what he said.
I got them pairs for Christian rap. And it's NLE Choppa shit. I'm minding my motherfucking business. All I see him is literally going in on her son. He said, fuck the mama and fuck the daddy. I'm going straight for the kid. I'm going straight for the kill. Like, that nigga, right? Like, what the fuck did the baby do to NLE Choppa? What did Junior do to you? He didn't do nothing. But no shade. Like, certain shit like this kind of be needing to happen because, like, people don't be holding this bitch accountable enough already. So it's like, I mean, somebody, you know, I don't know. I don't even want to be the one to, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit he's saying, like, the kids be off limits, but it's like, that son for son shit, which one know how to operate it? That was a little too far. Which child know how to operate is insane. Like, where does this beef even come from, y'all? Like, I'm just confused. Like, babes, I feel like leave the baby, leave the kids. I mean, he already went in, but just leave the kids out of it. Like,
oh, NLE Choppa just told Blueface, let's go baby for baby, nigga. I'm not paying off no debts. Put your son up against my son. Called that nigga Charles Barkley. Had me gagged. Because y'all know Blue was the one that started calling Junior Charles Barkley. So you used what he said about his son against him. Oh God, Lord. And then the crazy part is that Blueface didn't even respond and defend Junior. He literally went and got Javon and put him on camera and said, "Hey, I got a nigga who's trying to have his son fight my son. You gonna fight for me?" Nigga, you know he was talking about Junior. You know he was talking about Junior. He wasn't talking about Javon. So what is you saying? And y'all know how Krishan is. She don't like people talking about her baby. So we waiting for a response. 3, 2, 1. But I mean, again, Krishan, show that NLE Choppa is wrong.
Before we wrap this up, let me ask you something real quick. This whole situation shows how fast online beef can go too far. What started as music talk and social media shots turned into family being mentioned, and that's where everything changed. NLE Choppa owned his mistake and apologized, publicly and privately, and a lot of people respected that. Not because he was weak, but because he chose maturity over ego. But it also raises a bigger question. Why do arguments between grown adults so often end up dragging kids into the mess? No matter how angry you are, children didn't ask to be part of anyone's drama. They didn't choose this spotlight. So now, I want to hear from you. Did NLE Choppa do the right thing by apologizing, or should he have handled it differently from the start? And do you think social media beefs are getting way too personal these days? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation doesn't end here.